What's up, Instagram fam? What's happening? Throwback Thursday, and we got a throwback live PSA reveal. What's up, George? Thanks for joining. John, what's up? Matt, what's up? Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming into the live. Paul, what's up? How's it going? Yo, yo, yo. Joe Collects. DZ, what's up, buddy? How's everyone doing tonight? So we got a PSA reveal. 72 cards, Ultra Modern. What's up, Vic? What's happening? Hey, got them cards. What's up? Gem Mint. Brandon, what's up? Andrew, Graded Memories. What's up, fellas? Thursday night, going live. So 72 cards. Let me go over the numbers real quick. 35% PSA 10s. I forget how many that is. I gotta add it up. 4, 17, 21. I think 25 PSA 10s. 35% not great. I saw Kevin Limestone cards. He had a sub recently. He had like close to 70% gem rate, and I had a modern sub back in the spring that was closer to 60%. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is a slight step back. We'll go through it. I learned a couple lessons here, but one thing is, you know, this sub was expedited. It was only in the system 5 months at PSA 5 months, which is pretty quick these days. If you've got subs out, you know that. And I had a damage claim. It was the second damage claim I've had recently. So they expedited the sub. Okay, now the last one they expedited, I felt like the grade suffered just a little bit. You know, my gem rate went down. I forget what it was. It was like 45%. And now this one, I don't know if it's like the same grade or if it's the same department. And they're like, here's this guy again, you know, milking the system with the damage claim, trying to get his cards back quick. So it's just this thing in my head. Maybe they're holding it against me a little bit, the damage claim process. I'm putting a grader under unnecessary pressure. So I'm not submitting damage claims unless it's a really expensive card. And I know for sure that they did the damage. Hey, what's up, Ben? Thanks for joining. MJ Shack 7. Danny Kicks, what's up? DZ, do you think sending a lot of the same cards is a good idea? I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm not too sure. I can't answer that question. I see a lot of guys do it with success. The other theory I have, conspiracy theory, is like, you know, a more experienced grader, a higher end subber, right? Someone that does a lot of business with PSA is more valuable to PSA, and they're going to get better grades, right? Anyone that grades feels this way a little bit, but also the lower end guys like us, like some of us here, some of you guys are higher end, but I just feel like maybe there's this idea they don't need our money and they're trying to kick us out of, you know, sending in. So I send in a lot of base cards. That's what I flip to buy the nicer stuff, right? So maybe they want us out of their lives at PSA. They want to, you know, clear some of that log jam they have there. So there's that theory that maybe that's working against me. But anyway, 35% overall wasn't bad. 80% 9s and 10s, Ultra Modern, 2018 to 2020. 35% 10s, and then so only 80% 9s and 10s, only 20% lower, only 2 grades lower than PSA 8. We had a 7 and a 7.5. So that's that. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let's Yeah, I think if you go with the premium subs, the regular sub, the expedited, you're gonna have a better chance of getting a high grade. So cheers to all of you for joining. It's Throwback Thursday, so I got Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One in the background. I'm gonna flip the camera. We're gonna get this going. All right. Here are the cards. Anthony, are you in the room? So 72 cards. There were 15 for Riot Cookie and 6 for Paul. Paul Catcher Sports Cards. Paul's in the room also. Paul, your grades were a little better. I'm going to save those for a minute when we need a lift after all the blood is shed. There's some highlights too, but let's get it started. Vic, if you're in the room, I know you'd like this card. So this is Anthony, Riot Cookie. This is your first card. You're up first, Anthony. PSA 7. Now it's numbered to 71. They're tougher. Let me pull this out a little bit. They're tougher on the numbered cards in my experience. So there you go. Johnny Bench, autographed Johnny Bench, 4 of 71, PSA 7. I mean, you could crack it and try and sell it raw. but maybe there's a market for this 7. I know there are a lot of Johnny Bench fans. There's only 71 of them. I don't know where we went wrong. This corner is horrific up there, so that's part of it. You know, I think, Anthony, yeah, that top corner is bad. I don't know if that happened to PSA or if that was us, but this is, oh, the rates I paid about 10 per card. This is the old rate. This is I got in this sub in the summer before the rates went up, so that's the good news on this one. We didn't get hit too hard on the grades. Yeah, Anthony, you could crack it, but that corner is kind of dinged up. I'll tell you, Anthony, you did so well the sub before that maybe on this sub I didn't look at your cards as closely as I should have. But just rest assured, your last couple of subs with me, I did look at the cards very closely. So hopefully we'll do better next time. Vlad Guerrero action, that's nice. But PSA 8, would have liked the 9 there. Don't know why the 8. We'll look at it more closely another time. That's a little soft there. I mean, centering's good. Centering's good. Edges a little bit. This edge, I don't know, but nice card. PSA 8. So there you go. Here you go, Anthony. Here's a 10 for you. Second year, Vlad. Heritage. Base. Nothing too exciting, but it's a 10. It's a Vlad Guerrero. Second year. Here's a nice one. PSA 9, Acuna, third year, action. Action variations are always nice to have in a 9 or a 10. Centering a little bit off, probably. Top to bottom might be off too. Left to right, top to bottom. But yeah, the blacks are tough. You're right, Vic. No, for sure. For sure. These Heritage. I mean, and the cuts on the Heritage were terrible in my opinion, 2020. Here's a terrible grade. This is actually a pretty low pop. Kevin, I mentioned you earlier. I saw one of your subs recently. Did you get like an 80% gem rate? Because this sub I have here, 72 cards, is 35%. So I didn't do a great job on this one. I swear you were like at 80% on your last modern sub. So let me know in the comments there. Acuna PSA 8. That's rare because there's like 17,000 10s and probably another 10,000 9s. So low pop, Anthony. Low pop. Not what you wanted. I can see that corner's fucked right there. I don't know what we were looking at. That one too. Again, I took him from you. You did well last time. I think I got him late from you, before 73%. That's incredible. I was saying in the spring I had a 57%, and that was mixed. It had some modern and even vintage, and I hit 57%, but it was heavy ultra modern. That was back when they were taking mixed subs. But yeah, this is ultra modern, and we hit 35%. So that is not what you're looking for on an ultra modern sub. I don't know where we went wrong, but I loop them, you know, I inspect them. But again, Anthony, I think you gave them to me a little late. This might be touched here. Soto 9, we could sell that, Anthony, if you want. There's definitely a market for that. So you just let me know. Post office dropped the box. I packed that shit right, Danny Kicks. All right? Even if they dropped it, I packed that shit right. All right. Vlad, missing card number. PSA 8. It's another high pop card. Missing card number like it's this rare error, but I think this is in the... Does anyone know the pop on this? It's like close to 10,000, I think. Maybe I'm overstating it, but it is not a rare error card by any means. But PSA 8, and there you go. Anthony, I don't have that, so maybe I'd buy that off you if you want to get rid of it. You just let me know. Again, another 8, but this is a low number. Pete Alonso rookie, Independence Day. It's a rookie debut, numbered to 76. It's the Independence Day, obviously, 76. Yeah, it's an error, George, right? What's up, John? Card Fiend, Arlington Sports. There you are. See ya. Thanks for joining. PSA 8 on the Independence Day. Alonso. Another one for Anthony. This is all you, Anthony. 15 cards. Lindor, 2019 Topps Chrome. Gold refractor. Numbered to 50. That's a pretty sweet card. You can find a market for that right now with Lindor. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 10 would have been nice. Those refractors are tough. Here you go. I mean, I don't know what you do with that, but it was a nice looking card. Purple refractor. Is this numbered? Yep, numbered to 75. 11 of 75. Yeah, the 8s are tough. Now, Anthony, you know, took the brunt of it here. I think I got a lot of 9s. Not as many 10s as I would have liked, but He definitely got more 8s. I got a couple of tough grades too. 8 was my lowest, but there's Edgar Martinez 10. It is nice. Vic, let Anthony know if you want it. Riot Cookie, that's his. I don't know if he's selling. Here's a nice one. Here's the highlight of your sub, Anthony. Riot Cookie. There you go. Hopefully he has a big year. Not numbered. Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry. It's numbered to 199. I've got the black. I think is also 199. But anyway, and the black, my black will not gem. But there you go. You got a gem on that one, buddy. Gem Min 10. Jordan Alvarez. PSA 10. 4 more, Anthony. This was a tough one. I'm telling you, these black borders are no joke. This is off. You know where this is way off? Top to bottom. Can you guys see that? Top to bottom. Valuable lesson here, if you're still in the room. Tops, 2020 tops, 2018 and 2020. Sure, there's no border issues, right? Because there's no frame around it, like these Heritage, which can be off left to right, top to bottom. But the corners and the edges on those cards, they're not. If your Topps flagship, you know, the paper product, I'd be careful subbing those modern cards, man. I mean, here you go, Anthony. Here's another one. Action, PSA 9. Aristides Aquino. Hopefully he has a good season. That's a nice card. I like that card a lot. But I don't know about that guy. But yeah, grading these modern cards like Gavin Lux and Bo Bichette, you'll see some of that in my sub. I don't know. Probably better to let them just marinate a little bit, age a little bit, and then maybe sub them, because they're tough grades, bro. That Topps paper is tough, so it's got me thinking in 2021, I'm gonna save my money, and I thought I'd be all in on the Series 1. I'm gonna save my money and wait for Chrome. Chrome's gonna be better for grading, and the Chrome just grades way better than the paper. It's really tough, and I don't have a lot of interest in 2021. There's an X-Fractor, Ramon Laureano. Hopefully he gets off to a hot start. It's a nice card. It's a tough grade. You got a 9. That's not bad for an X-Fractor. I'm sure it's very low pop. I mean, his cards are low pop because people aren't grading them. Hey, what's up, Jason? 35% PSA 10 rate, 80% 9s and 10s. Not terrible, but not great. Ultra modern. You want to do better than 35%. Here's your last one, Anthony. This saves the day a little bit. There you go. That might be your bit. Well, depending on how Jordan does, this might be your best card in the sub. 2017 Topps Chrome, just base Chrome, no refractor. PSA 10. Cody Bellinger. That's that. All right, we'll stay with baseball. Let's just get rid of this. Stay with baseball. Tough grade. Some of you know, I mean, there's a ton of 10s on this, but this card's a tough grade. I submitted what I thought was the best one in the batch I had, and apparently it was not. So, I mean, it looks okay to me. I don't see the problems with the corners. I can't tell if there's a centering issue with 2020, but I mean, what do I do with that? I'm sure I could make my money back. I'm in about $5 on the card and 10 for the grade, so 15. I could probably sell it for 15. I'll lose selling fees. I'm definitely getting rid of this card. Maybe I'll hold it till he gets hot, but I mean, a lot of these are Series 1 DZ, so updates probably the way to go historically. Here's number 1. These are my cards now. These are Throwback sports cards. Yeah, Limestone, Jason Limestone was in the room. He did 70% his last sub. I did close to 60% in the spring on a sub, and that included some vintage and other things. So 35% on Ultra Modern is not what you're shooting for. You want to do better than that. But lesson learned. So there's a Mike Trout, PSA 10. Yeah, I've got a lot of the Bo, Anthony. It's a tough grade. Here's a card I was hoping would. I sent this in well before he had that hot run in the playoffs. I had a bunch of these. I thought this was the best one, the cleanest one. I sent in only one, and it got a 9. So I'll move it. It's a base card. I'm just going to move it. I'll make some money on this. I'm in like $1 for the card and $10 to grade it. So even if I sell it for 20, 25 bucks, it's low pop right now. There's a lot of them stuck at PSA, so that's definitely going out the door. If anyone's interested, let me know. The Trout, I don't know about the Trout yet. Gavin Lux, Topps Chrome, Turkey Red, PSA 9. Maybe there's a market for this right now. I don't know. Maybe I wait. Yeah, definitely get that HOF bump in 2045, bro. Yeah, I hear you, Slam Whore. Well, you know what? It's an education. I'm still learning, obviously. As I said earlier, one step forward, two steps back. This was an expedited sub that might have affected me. I had a damage claim in. They agreed to expedite the sub. I should have not taken that offer. I should have asked for more money because I think that affected the grades here. But it is what it is, man. You grade and learn. I'm a be better guy. I'm never gonna blame PSA. I'm not gonna. I do have some conspiracy theories, but you know what? I'm in $500 on this sub. It's a paid education. I'm going to be better next time. That's the attitude you have to have. I'm not going to have a loser attitude and blame the world for this shit. It's sports cards. Okay. PSA 9, rookie debut. Again, these are throwback sports cards right now. I showed Anthony Riot Cookie had 15 slabs, mixed results. We're now on to mine. I thought for sure I had a 10 on this. PSA did not. Mega Box, Prospects. I'll definitely make my money back in a 9. I got this for pretty cheap, less than $5 this card. Paid 10 to grade it. I got it a while ago, a couple years ago when I first got back in. What did I say? One step back, two steps forward. I said one step back. No, okay. Yeah, I hear you. Here we go. Here's a nice one. 2017 Bowman's Best Refractor. Mike Trout, PSA 10. That's a tough grade. I don't know the pop on this, but I don't think it's too high. Any way you look at it, I'm in 500 on the grading. I'm going to make my money back. So, bottoms up. George, I missed your comment about a Rosarino. What did you say about that? All right, here's one that hurts a little bit. 2020 Tatis short print. Man, this card was clean. I got to look at this. I looped it. I mean, this was clean. I don't know where I went wrong, but PSA 8, I was hoping for a 9. You know, they're tough on the SPs, but hoping for at least a 9. You know, that'll be worth something in about 10 to 15 years. I'm sure it's a very low pop. But PSA 8, what can you do? I still like that card. It's a cool card. Here's an action variation of a guy that I have collected and have a bunch of his cards. He's not really a PC guy. It's just a guy that I think has some upside. He's been injured the last couple seasons. I'm hoping he puts it together this year in the middle of a great lineup. Lourdes Gurriel, and that's an action variation PSA 9. I'm not mad about that. Not mad about that. All right, here's a PSA 10. These do about 50 or 60. It's just a base Giannis Prism. Don't know what I'm doing with this. Might sell it. Still TBD. I gotta look at what I'm keeping and what I need to sell to break even on this sub, or to make some money on the sub. You know, that's usually the goal. So that's Giannis PSA 10. Here's a nice one. Silver, premier level, Rui Hachimura. He's been affected by COVID. I think he was in tracing. Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of grumpy. Paul, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't want to be doing that shit all day. I can understand it. I can totally understand it. So, and I think we were, you know, victim of that on this sub to some degree. But again, I'm just going to aim to get better. So, Silver Prism, Rui. It's a beautiful card. Love that card. I collect Rui. I'm going to hold that for a while. I don't think his market's at its peak yet. He needs to get on the court and do some big things. Unfortunately, the Wizards are struggling. Here's one I probably keep in the PC for a long time. Green Prism, Pete Maravich. I mean, I'll check the market on this, but that's a pretty cool card. PSA 10. Looked really nice to me. I thought I'd slab it. Pretty cool card. Here is one that is going out the door. I think it comps at about 60. 10 would have been nice. This one's going right out the door. It's just a base. Did it insert? Young Maverick Flying High from the Chronicles, 2018 Chronicles set. So I'll be selling this one in a heartbeat. I've got another one raw. I'll just keep that in the PC for a long time. Yeah, you want to be first up in the morning. For sure, Matt. Here's a card I'm going to keep for a while. I had a 10, and once I sold the 10, so I got both of these cards together on eBay. I paid $35 for both, so let's call it 17 inch, 10 to grade. This one I'll sell, so I'm in 27 inch. This one I'll sell for about 60. And then this one I'm going to hold. I had the 10. It's a relatively low pop for Luka on the 10s. It's like 650, which is low pop for Luka. The 9s are about 120, so it's actually not a tough 10. But I got a 9. I'm going to sit on it for a while. Just put this in my Luka collection, which is very light. I've got the Blue Velocity PSA 10 and not much else. You don't need much more than that. I've got a few of these, just ended up at the bottom of the pile. This is going out the door. It's a base Donruss. And definitely going to use this to pay off the grading fees. All right, Paul, you're up. Let's get some nice grades in here. Here we go. Donovan Mitchell, red, yellow. These next 6 are Paul Catcher sports cards. There you go, Paul. I think this is doing a little under 200 right now. I don't know the pop. I'm sure it's not that low. But red, yellow, PSA 10. You did well, Paul. 4 out of 6 PSA 10s. There's your D. Mitch, red, yellow. Looking nice. Jason Tatum, red, yellow. PSA 10. Doing about 300 right now. Nice card. Good job on that one, buddy. It's a nice batch of optics. Where'd you get these optics? Were these pack pulled? I think you told me you pulled them from a pack, or were they Comp C? Let me know. How many days was sub? Hey, champ, what's up? This was I said it logged in their system. It was received a PSA 6 months ago. I want to say it was in August, and then it entered the system in September. But as I mentioned earlier, I had a damage claim on file, so they offered to expedite. $25 mega box. Great job. They offered to expedite this sub, and a part of me regrets making that decision. I should have just took some more cash from them, because I just feel like it was rushed through, and I feel like it was my second expedited sub. I just feel like it was maybe held against me. We only did 35% PSA 10s. You missed some pretty bad grades, Dave. There's some good stuff. Here's Paul's. Paul hit 4 out of 6, of course. Paul's got a Donovan Mitchell red yellow PSA 10 with some dust on it. He's got a Jason Tatum PSA 10. You know, the Ultra Modern Sub, not as much fun for me. I like to see those junk wax cards in my sub. I like to see a few vintage. It's a shame they split it up. I understand why they did. But it's not boring. I love getting fresh slabs. This is awesome. It's like Christmas every time I get a box of slabs. But I like to see some great vintage in my sub, and it's not here. Or some 80s and 90s. They're coming. I got some of those coming. There you go, man. Number to 99, 2017 Panini Donruss, TJ Watt rookie. I don't know what this is comping at, but this is a beautiful card. That is pretty sweet. There's definitely a market for this, Paul, but I think you said you're going to hold on to it. So, nice job on that. If you want to screenshot it, there you go. Beauty, beauty. I'll get them to you soon enough, buddy. We'll connect. Here is a whopper. Number to 5, Travis Kelce, green. Not a rookie, but 2017 Panini Donruss Optic. Look at that bad boy. Number to 5. That is ridiculous. Can you see that? There it is. 3 out of 5. God damn, they're usually tougher on those low numbered cards, but I guess they really like this. I mean, the centering is beautiful, top to bottom, left to right. It's perfect centering. Surface must have been really clean. The back's clean. Nice pull, buddy. Yes. I mean, Paul, I know you want to hold this, but if you were ever going to sell this with the Super Bowl run-up, man, I would consider flipping this bad boy. But it's your call, buddy. All right, and then here are your last 2 cards, Paul. Not so great on the Lamar Jackson canvas, but, you know, if you had it your way, I think your grades broke the right way. You know, Lamar's market is down, and this canvas isn't going to get you much, even in a 10. But there's an 8. Probably sell that. And there is a base Donruss, 8.5. My only 8.5 on this sub, which is kind of rare for me. You know, they like to give me those 8.5, so... No 8. This is the only 8.5. There you go. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so I had 5 of these Trae Young base Donruss. I showed you one PSA 10. Here's the PSA 8. Not good, but I'll definitely make my money back. You know, maybe not. I paid 17 for the card, 10 to grade. That's 27. So I probably won't make back on this. I don't think I'm going to get 27 for PSA 8, but I'm going to sell it. I'll make a few bucks back. There's a market for that. And that was the lowest one here. There's a 9, so I had a 10, I had an 8. I got a 9. I got another 9. Definitely make some money on the 9s with this card for sure. I think they're going for like 50 bucks. And then another 10. Both 10s are going right out the door. Base cards. I've got a shock optic, and I got my eyes on a bigger Trae Young, a prism that I'm looking at. I got to consolidate and move up to that. There you go. There's a 10. The 8 right before the playoffs. I might take that advice. I could sit on that 8, Dave. Makes sense. It's a good call. Why sell it now for peanuts? DeAndre Ayton. This guy's hot and cold. Still think he's, number 1 pick in the draft a couple of years ago. Puts up some great numbers some nights, and some nights he's non-existent. Anyway, PSA 9 on the Donruss base. Could easily make the money back on this. I'm only in maybe $15, including the grading on this. So that's that. All right, here a couple of Ja Morant base Donruss PSA 10. Sweet card. Paid 20 bucks for that card and 10 to grade. Not mad at that. I'll take that. I think this one's going out the door. I've got a variation, fast break variation prism of Morant, and this is like part of the consolidation. I'll just sell these to pay for that. There is a 9. I was hoping for 2 10s. They both look really clean. I'll look at this one, see where it went wrong, but looks just as good as the last one. Maybe it's off a little bit left to right in the front. Maybe. I don't see the difference, to be quite honest. I'll loop it, but both of these are very clean. I guess they just felt like splitting me. A couple of optics. 8 and 10, base optic. That'll probably go out the door. Base 10. I got a lot of these optic Devontae Grahams. I should have sent a couple more. His market is, he's playing better. I'm sure his market's coming up, but this card's only doing like 60 or 70. I mean, I'll take it. Again, I'm in a couple of bucks on the card and $10 the grade, so I'm in maybe 15 on this. I got his cards cheap, before he was doing anything 2 years ago, so I'm all right with that. PSA 10. I think we just got some baseball left. Let's keep it moving. Get you guys out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Ramon Laureano, Topps Chrome. Why did I sub this? I don't know. I subbed all these cards before the season started, the COVID season, and I was high on guys like Laureano. I was high on Matt Olson. I was high on drugs. No, I was high on Gavin Lux. So you'll see a few of those guys in here. But Laureano Chrome, PSA 8. Don't know where I went wrong with that. Chrome, PSA 9. Likely surface issues. Sometimes I take the, those Ja Morants right out the door. No, for sure. It's not, you're right, not an automatic gem. That's right. But still pretty high pop, right? I take the corners. Be careful with this if you're grading. I take the corners for granted on these chromes, but they can be touched. So you got to look at the corners closely. All right, we don't want to look at the Laureano for that long. Here we go. We're the A's fans in the room. Matt Olson, PSA 10. Will he bounce back this year? And will I be able to flip this shit? We'll see. Maybe I hold that. I like Matt Olson. I might hold that one. Don't know why they couldn't give me the 9 and a 10. They had to give me a 10 and an 8. So appreciate that, PSA. Good looking out. I was a shareholder until today, actually. I took the $90, was it $92? $92 per share offer. I got in at $23.60. Got on the phone with Ameritrade today. Got out of my shares at, 400%. I did all right. All right, couple of David Dahl Topps Chrome. How about that for a card to submit for grading? Again, I got this card for like $2. I think I got it on Instagram from one of you guys. Bought a couple of them. I was high on him going into. Keep saying I was high. I had hopes for this guy. I know. Yeah, tell me about it, Dave. Dave, don't judge. Don't judge me, Dave. Yeah, I thought Dahl was going to do some big things. He did just sign a 1-year deal with Texas. Maybe he makes some noise. Maybe I can break even on this card. I'm in literally with grading $12 on this, maybe 13. So don't hate on my David Dahl. How about the negative refractor, David Dahl? You know the David Dahl enthusiasts are going to want this negative refractor. I got foresight, all right? So I know this is going to be a card that David Dahl collectors are going to want to own. So anyway, there's a David Dahl. Here you go. Gleyber Torres. Yeah, for sure. When he's healthy, he's a great hitter. You're right, George. Absolutely. That's what I'm seeing, despite what Dave's saying. Dahl's mom. I'm going to try and sell it to his mom when I see her this weekend. All right, so there's Torres. That's a nice card. I'm sure it's pretty high pop. But I don't have this in a PSA 10. I'll probably hold this for a while. Kind of like that card. I've got the batting Chrome PSA 10. The swinging, but I don't have the fielding. So we'll see what's up with that. Maybe I sell it. Who knows? This is doing about 60. I think this is going right out the door. I've got another one at least or two. That's the card. Okay, I thought there was damage there. Mike Trout jumping. Topps Chrome. PSA 10 going right out the door. I grade my Trout cards just to sell them. I've got the update, 2011 update, PSA 9. That's a Trout I like to keep. I've got a Heritage. I've got a couple. I got a Chrome Heritage. But everything else, all these base cards going right out the door. I'm taking advantage of that PSA 10. $60, bro. I paid probably $1 for the card. Even pulled it in the pack, plus 10 to grade. What's up with that? What is up with that? The bridge is over. Here we go. Here we go. KRS. $60. Yup, it's doing 60. This one hurt a little bit. I really wanted a 10 on this. The 10's doing like 300. This one hurt. I'll take the 9. I'll take it. I'm going to stash this for a minute. Or do I sell high now? Do we think this guy's going to be a bust? What do we think of Wander Franco? I wanted the 10. I thought I had the 10. This card was perfect. They got me with the 9. These megas are tough. I'll take a closer look. I don't see anything wrong with the back. The edges are clean. Maybe this corner. I mean, it's a chrome. But it's a pretty card. That is a pretty card. Yeah, we'll see what's up with that. I'm going to hold that for now. Not selling it right away. Here's a guy I've been stashing a little bit. This is numbered. This is a nice card. Numbered to 125. This is Mountcastle's Aqua Refractor Prospect card. Yeah, I don't know enough about him, Dave. I mean, everyone says he's can't miss, but yeah, I really like this card. I've been collecting. I've got a nice stash of Ryan Mountcastle. I've been collecting him for probably the last 2 years. I just feel like in Camden Yards, he had a perfect swing for that park, and I think he came up. He hit like 330 during the COVID season. So yeah, numbered to 125, PSA 10. I like that card. I'm gonna hold on to that for a minute. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, I like that too. Here's another Wander Franco. Base Bowman Chrome Prospects. Don't even know why I subbed it. But I think I got this from Vic, who was in the room earlier. Baseball cards, selling and trading. So, PSA 9. Would have been nice to get a split on the Wanders. Here's another one. This is an SP. Benintendi. Why am I grading Red Sox cards? Anthony, you might like that. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet, but I really like this SP. Obviously, I was hoping for a 10. Is this corner? I mean, these borders are really tough, guys. This is what I was saying earlier. These paper tops, you think, okay, there's no centering issues because there's no frame, right? But these corners and edges are really tough with these photos, you know, bleeding the whole way through the card without the frame. So I don't know about grading tops paper going forward, unless it's something that's super valuable in an 8 or a 9. So, but anyway, I like that card. I am not mad about that one. Last little stack here. There's my guy on top, Gavin Lux. Are there a few? Yeah, there's a few Gavin Lux in here. There's a 9. Now, some of them say wearing helmet. I mean, he's wearing a fucking helmet here. So I don't know what PSA is doing with that wearing helmet designation, but this did not get the wearing helmet designation. There's a really nice card in this stack, guys, if you want to hang out. a very low pop, popular player, PSA 10. It's another 9 on Lux, and an 8 on Lux. And these are the nicest ones I had. I thought I picked 3 10s. I got 2 9s and an 8. Son of a beach. It's going to be a uphill. What's up, Preston? Thanks for joining it. It's going to be an uphill climb on this motherfucker. But I'll grind it out. I'll make money on this sub for sure. I'm just going to have to grind it out a little harder because the grades weren't great. 35% PSA 10s, 80% 9s and 10s, 20% lower than 9 on a 72 card Ultra Modern. That's not where you want to be. 35% 10s, not where you want to be. Grade and learn, son. Grade and learn. Here we go. Aquino's, he going to bounce back this year? What do we think of this guy? PSA 10 base card. I'll sell it. I'll make money. It's like I pulled it in a pack probably and graded a 10. $10 to grade. So what am I in? $11, let's call it. I'll make money on that one. He has like a 5 home run week. I'll flip it. I don't know what I'm doing with these cards, but there he is. Shohei Ohtani, Stadium Club at Podium. PSA 9. And just to keep things consistent, PSA 9 times 2. All right, another sip of this. Up here comes the Aaron Judge. Check this out, boys. Check this out. That's the highlight of the sub. Last one I see on eBay, I thought for sure I was getting a 9 on this, maybe even an 8. They're really tough on these rainbow foils. What's up, Danny? Dips Flips. Really tough on these foils, man. And this card came back at 10, so this was kind of like the highlight. You know, can this guy stay healthy and finally put it together? Here's an interesting thing on the rainbow foils. If you're looking for low pop cards, buy rainbow foils. His SP, the 2017 Topps, that card leaning on the railing that everyone loves, that SP, 164 PSA 10s. The base 2017 catching, 3,000 PSA 10s. You know how many of the rainbow foils, PSA 10s? Pop 53. A third the pop of the leaning on the railing SP. So there's a lesson for you. Go after the rainbow foils. Very happy with that Aaron Judge. I could probably get 200 for it today. I'm not selling it. That stays in the PC for a long time. Hopefully he has a great career, and that card is makes this sub well worth it. Here's some veteran SPs. These are pretty cool. I love these cards. I got a 10 on the Ryan. Not sure why it doesn't say SP. Should it say SP? I guess not. But that is cool as shit. Really like that card. Nailed the 10. Nolan Ryan. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I mean, I'd like to keep it. But again, I got to go over my numbers here and see what I need to sell. This is mostly flip, this batch. There's not a lot of PC in this batch. Never is in the Ultra Modern for me. Just trying to make that money on that base Ultra Modern. Yeah, it's a sweet Nolan. Thanks, Matt. I'm pretty happy about it. Koufax and an 8, I'll take it. I just fucking love this card. This card's going nowhere. Anything Sandy Koufax. I need more real vintage Sandy Koufax in my collection. It's an expensive endeavor, but I'll get there. But this is after he threw no hitter. I just love this. This card's awesome. I don't care that it's an 8. Who gives a shit? DJ SP. Again, it doesn't say it, but this is from Topps Update, the famous 2018 Topps Update set, which I have the complete set on top of having PSA 10s of Soto, Glaber, and Acuna. But yeah, DJ, short print PSA 9. I think that stays in the PC. Why not? Maybe should have ended with those, because what do I got left here? Nothing too exciting. More Ramon Laureano. I actually sold a PSA 9 a couple of weeks ago. You know, baseball's having a nice early run-up. Yeah, the SPs are nice, man. They're all really sweet. I love those SPs. Yeah, baseball's having a nice run-up. So I sold a Laureano 9 that I had for 15. So, you know, maybe I'll sell another one for 15. I'm in $1 on the card and 10 on grade. I'm in 11 each on these. So why not? I'll sell one and then I'll hold a couple. All 9s. Didn't hit 110 on these. 9, And 9, hopefully he'll get off to a hot start and I can sell it for 20. You know, what am I going to do? I like Laureano. I think the guy's got a lot of upside. He's a great outfielder. He's got a nice stick. Didn't hit well last year. I have a 9 in this card. Did I sell it? No, I think I still have it. I was hoping for a 10 with this one. Topps Pro debut. Tatis. Definitely going to make some money on this. I paid nothing for this card. I bought it a while ago before he got hot. I want to say I paid $7 or $8, $10 to grade. Yeah, no, they're getting tough PSA, but that's good for all of us. I don't mind that. I just got to be better, and that's going to help with populations, right, Dave? And it'll make the 10s more valuable. It'll make the 9s and 10s more. I've got a lot of 9s here, so I'll make money. Just won't make as much as I wanted to. Overall, this sub, you know, I'm the Ultra Modern. The Ultra Modern doesn't quite do it for me. But baseball's having a nice run up, and I got a ton of baseball here, so I should be good. This is an SP of a guy that I collect. This will stay in the PC for a while. You know, God bless Trey Mancini. I think he's beating back the colon cancer, and hopefully he'll be back on the field. But this is an SP I had to have. I'm okay with the 9 on this SP. Beautiful card. Rookie card. I'll hold on to this one for a while. I think this guy's got a ton of talent. I just hope he comes back healthy and gets it done. So, yeah, that's it, guys. You know, I think the highlight for me was the, I really like the Nolan Ryan SP, but this Judge, you know, if he could stay healthy and put up some numbers, this might be the card that comes out of here as the top card. And then the basketball cards, Trae Young and the other guys. Yeah, Trae Young, Luka Doncic, Ja Morant. Just on those cards alone, I'll make back the money. Just on those cards alone. So, thank you all for joining. We'll do it again. I'm getting a mat, so I'm going to start breaking some boxes. I'll be reaching out to some of you guys. Maybe we'll do some equity boxes. That's my hope. Get some collectors to chip in and just you know, rip some boxes, grade them. Got a little mat coming from my guys over at Break Mats. They hooked me up. I was hoping to have it for this sub, but the sub got here quicker, and I couldn't contain myself. I wasn't going to wait till the fucking mat got here. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you next time on the gram. I know, we've been saying that for years, George. We'll get it this year for sure. Aaron Judge, 154 games this year. You got it, Paul. Thank you. I'll be in touch, bud. We'll connect. I'll get you these cards. I'll get you the Carlton and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Thanks, Dave. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you later.